I mean, he's funny, he's optimistic, he's lighthearted, but he works hard. You know, he takes it seriously, his craft, and he's watching what the others are doing, and you know, doing it his own way in which only he can. So, you know, looking forward to see him, you know, during these preseason games, and you know, how he manages the offense. But you know, I think he looks good, but all the guys look good right now.
Kevin Stefanaski, they've had all sorts of quarterback injuries. He's going to start Friday. And he'll only have one practice with the ones, and he's going to start.
Behind the huddles beyond the off-camera theatrics, the Browns' final training session before preseason had an electricity in the air you could feel. And right in the center of it all, Shedeur Sanders. For the young quarterback, it was more than just another day in pads. It was a statement. Every snap, every throw, crisp, controlled, confident. Sanders wasn't just checking boxes. He was embracing the moment, savoring the atmosphere of a joint practice with the Carolina Panthers. And then, a scene that caught the attention of everyone on the field. A reunion, years in the making. Shedeur locking eyes with his former teammate and close friend, wide receiver Jimmy Horn Jr., freshly drafted by the Panthers this year. The two didn't just exchange quick hellos. They talked. They laughed. They tossed the ball like kids back in their backyard. The chemistry between them as natural and undeniable as ever. For fans who've been riding with Shedeur from the very start, it was a glimpse into what makes him more than just a quarterback. It was a reminder of why so many are rooting for him this season.
You know you gotta do that. Yeah! What's up? Got your Wi-Fi on, man. Got your Wi-Fi on. Oh, we got twin. Yeah, come on. You know how we come from. I ain't even playing. Hey, they got me mic'd up. Though. Hey, we ain't even playing that. Come on, man. Y'all know what time it is. Connection, man. Yeah. Hey, get out there today. I know it's love. I like what you got in your hands, though. I like that. Yeah. I feel that. Hey, but just know I'm mic'd up now. It's gonna get a little personal. It's personal. You know what it is.
When Shedeur Sanders spotted Jimmy Horn Jr. across the field, the excitement was instant, electric. The two locked in with a head bump, grinning as Shedeur joked, "We had the Wi-Fi on." It was more than a playful line. It was a nod to their seamless connection from college, a bond forged in countless games, countless reps, countless moments only they could truly understand. This wasn't just a quick greeting between old teammates. Their laughter carried across the field. The respect in their tone was unmissable. Thanks to a hot mic on Jimmy Horn, fans got to hear it all, raw, unfiltered, and full of the kind of brotherhood you can't manufacture. It was friendship, history, love for the game, all woven together. But when the whistle blew, everything changed. Shedeur flipped the switch. Taking first-team reps, he came out firing, sharp, calculated, and in control. No official cameras were allowed, but word traveled fast. Sanders was lighting it up. Crisp passes, lightning reads, a pocket presence far beyond his years. He wasn't just trying to earn a roster spot. He was making a case to own it. One insider swore they overheard Panthers players saying, "Man, wish he was on our team." And before this practice even began, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanaski had already planted the flag. Shedeur, he declared, would be playing quarterback this preseason. His tone carried conviction. Stefanaski praised Sanders' progress, calling it great, noting how quickly he's picking up the offense, and hinting, not so subtly, that it's only a matter of time before Shedeur leads this franchise in a bigger, more official way. It wasn't just confidence, it was a message to the league. This kid is coming.
As you know, and then we'll play Shedeur at quarterback. He's been in a couple different offenses since we last saw him, so he's doing a great job of working at it, but it's a great opportunity for all of our young players in that football game. But with that, I'll take any questions.
It's not just the coaching staff putting their weight behind Shedeur Sanders. The locker room is buying in, too. And when a voice like Myles Garrett speaks, the league listens. Standing in front of reporters, the Browns star defensive end didn't bother hiding his enthusiasm. With a grin that said it all, Garrett admitted he's genuinely looking forward to watching Shedeur take the field this Friday. He painted a picture of a young quarterback who's more than just an arm and a stat sheet. Funny, Interactive. Hardworking. Those were the words Garrett chose, a combination rare enough in this league to turn heads. He talked about Shedeur's understanding of the grind, how he knows the uphill battle of carving a place for himself in the NFL, and how he's embracing it instead of shying away. Garrett didn't stop at praising his skill set. He made it clear Sanders brings an intangible edge. Energy, leadership, vision. That elusive spark that can light up a huddle and change the temperature of an entire team. And in Garrett's eyes, the rest of the football world is about to witness it for themselves.
I mean, he's funny, he's optimistic, he's lighthearted, but he works hard. You know, he takes it seriously, his craft, and he's watching what the others are doing, and you know, doing it his own way in which only he can. So, you know, looking forward to see him, you know, during these preseason games and you know, how he manages the offense. But you know, I think he looks good, but all the guys look good right now.
Myles Garrett wasn't finished making his point. He leaned in, speaking with the conviction of a man who's seen countless young players come and go, and knows when one is built different. For Shedeur Sanders, Garrett reminded everyone this will be the first time he straps on the pads to face a real NFL opponent. No practice squad stand-ins. No joint scrimmage limitations. This is live fire. And yet, the confidence Shedeur's carrying into this moment? Off the charts. Garrett made it clear this isn't just about raw talent. It's about presence. The way Shedeur walks into a room, commands attention without trying, and focuses like a veteran who's been here for years. It's about the energy he brings, energy Garrett called contagious. That spark has spread through the Browns' locker room, igniting something rare. Players aren't just supporting him. They're rallying behind him, buying into the idea that he's not only ready to step up, he's ready to lead. And in Garrett's mind, there's no doubt. When Shedeur takes the field in this preseason opener, he's not going out there to survive. He's going out there to dominate.
I mean, I think he looks a lot more comfortable, you know, than the first time he suited up. And I think they've really rallied around him and seeing that he can lead this team and do well.
It wasn't just the Browns speaking highly of Shedeur Sanders. Respect for the rookie was coming from the other sideline, too. After the joint practice wrapped, Carolina Panthers quarterback Bryce Young, the 2023 number 1 overall pick, spoke about Sanders with a tone that was unmistakably genuine. This wasn't hollow praise or routine locker room courtesy. He's already had a ton of success, Bryce said, his expression making it clear he meant every word. When a reporter pressed him for advice he might offer the rookie, Bryce simply smiled and shook his head. Nah, I'm not giving him advice. He's good by himself. Young went on to explain that players like Sanders don't land in the NFL by accident. They're here because they've earned it, because they've been great at every step of their journey. And while the league will test every player in different ways, Bryce made it clear that Shedeur's path is his own to walk. No lectures, no unsolicited tips, just respect. He's got it figured out, Bryce concluded, a rare acknowledgement from one young quarterback to another, and a sign that even among peers, Shedeur Sanders is already turning heads.
I don't have any advice. He's had a ton of success his entire life. He's the reason he's here is he knows how to get here. So I'm trying to find my way, be the best I can, and the same with all those guys over there on that side. They've all been great players. There's a reason they're all playing NFL football. So I believe everyone has their own path. Everyone has their journey. So I'm rooting for all those guys.
And just when the buzz around Shedeur Sanders couldn't get any louder, Colin Cowherd threw his voice into the conversation, and he didn't hold back. On his nationally syndicated show, Cowherd made his stance crystal clear. Shedeur is ready. No hedging, no qualifiers. In Cowherd's eyes, the young quarterback isn't just surviving in the Browns system. He's thriving in it. He pointed to Sanders' understanding of the offense, his familiarity with the coaching staff, and his alignment with the offensive coordinator's vision. This isn't a rookie still finding his footing. This is a quarterback who already knows exactly where he stands. Cowherd also highlighted the chemistry Sanders has built with his teammates, something that can take years for other players to develop. In his view, it's not if Sanders will get a shot, it's when. And when that moment comes, Cowherd believes he'll start doing real damage. As for whispers of internal politics, favoritism, or the idea that Sanders' lack of immediate first-team reps might be sabotage, Cowherd shut it down without hesitation. "There's nothing like that here," he said firmly. He'll deal with it. To Cowherd, the story isn't about obstacles, it's about inevitability. Shedeur Sanders will get his chance, and when he does, the league better be ready.
Shedeur Sanders has been with the Browns through OTAs, rookie minicamp, and training camp. He knows the playbook, the head coach, the coordinator, and his teammates. And because he only gets one practice with the ones, it's sabotage. You've got to be kidding me.
After this final joint session with the Carolina Panthers, one truth has emerged, and it's impossible to ignore. All eyes are now locked on Shedeur Sanders. What began as just another preseason practice quickly transformed into something bigger. A showcase, a statement, a coming-out party for a rookie quarterback who refuses to blend into the background. From his lighthearted, almost nostalgic reunion with Jimmy Horn Jr. to the laser-focused work he delivered once the drills began, Sanders displayed every reason why his name is suddenly on everyone's lips. He's been tested, challenged, and, in the eyes of many, baptized into the NFL grind. Yet instead of cracking under the pressure, he's risen above it. Teammates, even battle-tested veterans like Myles Garrett, aren't just offering polite encouragement. They're praising his leadership, his relentless work ethic, and the kind of confidence that can shift an entire locker room. Opponents, too, are taking notice. Bryce Young, a fellow young quarterback, openly acknowledged Sanders' success, respecting his path, and making it clear that Shedeur doesn't need guidance to find his way. And then there are national voices like Colin Cowherd, boldly declaring that Sanders isn't just ready, he's built for this stage. In just one practice session, Shedeur Sanders managed to erase doubt, silence whispers, and make believers out of skeptics. This wasn't hype. This was proof. And if this is only the preseason, the rest of the league better brace itself for what's coming next.
While no official footage was allowed from the session, the reports say enough. His precision, poise, and presence left a lasting impression.
He's not just competing, he's convincing. And now, with the preseason kickoff only days away, the anticipation surrounding Shedeur Sanders has reached a fever pitch. The question isn't whether people are watching. The question is whether this Friday will be the night, the moment Sanders plants his flag and announces himself to the NFL world. After what we've seen in this joint practice, there's no denying it. Shedeur's name is the one everyone's circling, the storyline no one can ignore. The stage is set. The lights are coming on. And while the stat sheets and highlight reels will tell part of the story, the real narrative will be about presence, poise, and whether this young quarterback can seize the moment when it matters most. So now it's over to you. What do you make of Shedeur Sanders' performance and the wave of support building around him? Is he truly ready to step into a starting role this early in his NFL journey? Was Myles Garrett right when he said Shedeur's confidence and energy are contagious? Are the Browns making the right move by giving him these preseason reps? Or should they push him into the spotlight even sooner? Sound off in the comments. Because this could be more than just a debut. This could be the beginning of the Shedeur Sanders era in Cleveland.